What's up?
I was over there talking about my Canadian friends at Canadian locations at work. There's a few. Yeah, they're here. They're in the same. There's a few. Are they playing in this? So we could potentially play them this weekend and turn around and play them on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah?
I'm kind of not acquired to you. Either love me or you hate me. There's not really an in between. It's one extreme or the next.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. First game of the day. We're live out here in Salina, Texas for the 2024 UCE Showcase Tournament. 3 pool games seeded, non-seeded into bracket. Welcome, everyone. Hope you enjoy the game. We are live. I'll get on stream, see who's all on. Let's play some softball. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Welcome to the stream, Jim. Welcome, Jennifer. You're going to be watching Buzz NTX 2010 playing HSA 08. Not sure what the HSA stands for. 90-minute games. This is drop dead. We were informed drop dead. 3 non-seeded pool games into bracket. Single elimination, 4-game guarantee. 90 minutes, and it is drop dead. It is flip for home. And Buzz will be the away team. All right. As you see the numbers up on the scoreboard, starting off, leading off is going to be number 3, JC, followed up by number 21, Mia, followed up by number 14, Caroline's going to be your 1, 2, 3 hitters. This is a showcase tournament. We did post in the comments of the coaches, the latest coaches corner of the college coaches that are going to be here. Number 44 is going to be the starting pitcher for HSA. We do got some news for you coming up here in I think it is next week, next Tuesday. We're going to be scrimmaging a couple of games against a Canada team, 16U Canada team, who just happens to be out here. We'll see if we get to play them in bracket. Looks like these fields are about 215 with about a 10-15 foot high fence. Don't expect to see many homers out here hit today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are on the clock. 6-run limit per half in pool, unlimited runs in bracket. Number 3, JC, stepping up at the box. The girls are all out in white today. And she's going to start things off with ball 1.
Here we go, stands up.
Oh, wow, that one went behind her there. She kind of tucked in for it. I guess didn't want to get hit and get a free base, so she'll start things off. 2 balls and no strikes. And low inside, ball 3. JC ahead in the count now, 3-0. It is a brisk morning. I think we haven't even popped 60 yet. We're right around 57, 55 degrees. It is a little chilly out here, which we are not complaining after the summer we had. There's one that finds his own in the top right-hand corner. And that'll be strike 1. There's ball 4, and JC will get the free walk there. That'll bring up number 21, Mia, coming up in the box. Runner at first, no outs. I don't expect too many people on this early, but Jim and Jennifer, I appreciate you hopping on. I know y'all wouldn't miss a beat. That'll be outside. Ball 1, starting things off for Mia there. So if you have noticed, we do have the camera backed off the backstop a little bit. It is net backstop and it is loose, so we cannot hang effectively from the backstop. So unfortunately, we have to be on a tripod. And this is about the best view we're going to get for you this weekend. It's going to be like this next, the last tournament too, because we'll be up in Denison and they also have netting on the backstop. There's a strike that finds the zone. Oh, JC slides just a little bit too far. Can't get a hook on the base there. And she will be caught stealing. And so a base runner is rendered nil. No runners on now. 2 balls and 1 strike on Mia. Welcome to the stream, Robert. Nick. There's one that finds the zone and hooks in there. Bringing the count even, 2-2. And there's a shot right there. Oh, first base tries to get a glove on it, and it ricochets over there to right center. But she's going to be on safe there. And that'll bring up number 14, Caroline, hitting in the 3 spot. Runner at first now. There is probably going to be a little dew out there on the turf, and it being a little chilly. It's going to be kind of like sliding on glass, which JC found out real quick. Outside, there goes Mia to second, and she will not slide and be safe in there at second. Caroline takes ball 1. Showing bunt up high. Mia taking a long lead over there at second, taking a look at third. She's going to stay put. Caroline will have 2 balls and no strikes now. Outside, ball 3. Mia on the hitter's count now. 3 balls and no strikes. Pretty nice facility out here in Salina, Texas. Out in the middle of nowhere, basically, surrounded by cows. Nice clean fields, nice clean facility. Up, oh, little mercy strike there. Up high, right side of the strike zone, barely clipping that corner. It's going to bring the count 3-1 now. And she will draw the walk. All right, I'm looking at the stream now in the bottom right-hand corner, and I do not believe I took last tournament's logos off. We'll see. All right, your next batter, number 6, Avery, hitting in the 4 spot. Has runners at first and second, 1 out on her. And it'll be inside for ball 1. Lydia, welcome to the stream. Oh, swing and a miss. That's going to get between the catcher's legs. That'll be strike one, but both runners do advance on the pass ball. One ball, one strike's the count. Yes, man, we were the champs at the Ronald McDonald down in Houston. Very impressive tournament, going 7-0. Girls are hoping to build off and ride that victory all the way to the end of the season. Here at the 2024 UCE Fall Showcase 16U tournament. Nothing but 16U teams here. I think we're the only 14U team. There were originally 15 teams signed up. There's a shot. Foul ball to the right side. She's going to even up that count 2-2. As I was saying, there was originally 15 plus teams in this tournament. But I imagine maybe some of them backed out due to the weather we were having in anticipation of maybe getting rained out or delayed. But that hasn't been the case. We're looking at a nice, clear, beautiful weekend for softball. Highs in the mid-low 70s. Cool, brisk mornings. Ooh, that's going to hit her, and that's going to load the bases. That'll bring up number 27, Cosette, hitting in the 5 spot. Got one out on her. Bases are loaded. Had to be high outside, ball one. A lot of sniffling noses out here this morning. We're all us Texans are getting used to the cool weather. And she's going to take a hit by pitch. And that'll bring in a run. And she'll continue to lead the team in hit by pitches with 7, I think, now. That's going to bring up number 13, Gabrielle, hitting in the 6th spot. Bases loaded and 1 out. And he's going to call a strike one on the outside edge of the zone there. Oh, and she goes. That'll be strike 2. And she tried to check the swing, but went around. Couldn't hold it back. Gabrielle finding herself behind the count now. 0-2 with the bases loaded with 1 out. Good pitch to hit right over to shortstop. Where are they going to go? Over to third to get the lead. But that scores JC from third. And they add another run to the board. That's going to bring up number 7, Trinity, hitting in the 7th spot. And she'll take ball 1 outside. She's got runners at first and second with 2 outs on her. Outside, ball 2. And that'll be up high, ball 3. Runners are going to take advantage of the drop ball and advance both bases. Trinity ahead in the count, sitting on a 3-0 count, 2 outs on her. Runners in scoring position over at second and third. And that's a good pitch to hit. A little early on it. Fouls it over to the left side. Strike 1. The sun's starting to poke out now. Three-one pitch coming, 2 outs. And it'll be outside, ball 4, and that is going to load the bases once again. Number 10, Kenna, coming up in the box now, hitting in the 8th spot. 2 outs on her, but she don't care. She's got the bases loaded. So for being out in the middle of nowhere, looks like data will be pretty good today. I don't anticipate any data interruptions. Down low outside, ball 1, starting off with number 10, Kenna. That's going to be pitch number 30 out there for number 44 in the circle for HSA. Might have to ask around and see what that stands for. Oh, just barely missing the zone there. That looked like a pretty good pitch to hit up until it came up to the home plate. Kind of dropped down at the last minute. That was a good take by Kenna not to swing on it. Outside, ball 3. Outside, ball 4, and she'll draw the walk, and that's going to walk a run in. Creasing their lead now, 3-0. That's going to bring up number 11, Laney now, hitting in the 9th spot. Got 2 outs on her. Bases are full. And that's going to skirt the outside strike zone there. Good enough for him to call strike 1 looking. That'll be outside, ball 1. 1-1's the count, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Debbie, welcome to the stream. Yes, let's go, Buzz. Have a great day. I think we will. Outside, ball 2. Laney getting ahead of the count now, 2-1. Up high, ball 3. Laney in the hitter's count now, 3-1. Outside, and that'll be ball 4, and that's going to walk another run in. And the HSA coach is going to let it ride. That's going to bring up number 15, Faith. Hitting in the 10th spot. Bases are still loaded. There's a strike called. Finds the zone. Oh, swing and a miss on the outside there. Behind the count now, 0-2. Amber, welcome to the stream. I don't believe, are you here or not? I didn't see you. Outside ball 1. I'm looking for it. Oh, there you are. No? Okay, back to the game. Yes, I do. Cozy was very excited about it. It was a good pick by Trend for the uniforms today. Swing and a miss. First base is occupied, and that will finally do it. And we'll head to the bottom of the first inning. Buzz NTX leading 4-0 over HSA. Looks like starting behind the dish is going to be number 11, Laney. Over at third base, number 6, Avery. Shortstop's going to be number 13, Gabrielle. Over at second base, number 2, Savannah. Over at first base, number 10, Kenna. And your outfielders over in left field is going to be number 27, Cosette. Center field is going to be number 7, Trinity. And over in right field, we're going to have number 21, Mia. And your starting pitcher for this first game today is going to be number 14, Caroline, out there in the circle for Buzz NTX. Rachel, Justin, Bree, welcome to the stream, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we are in Salina, Texas for the 2024 UCE Fall Showcase Tournament. Yes, Jennifer. So I did have it. It's nice setup out here. They do got some stadium seating type chairs and concrete elevated position. But the camera on the...
Can you do this so much?
On the netting was kind of in a way that I had to get lower, but the umpire told her that she can't connect the camera to the netting, so I was able to move it back and make that netting a little more less obscure, I guess. All right, back to the game. Number 2 is going to be leading off for HSA. HSA stands for Hatfield Softball Academy. Number 2 in the 1 spot is going Going to start off with 2 balls. There's one that finds a zone. Strike 1 looking. And there's one right to Caroline over to first base of Kidda, and that will be out, number 1. Up next is number 5, hitting in the 2 spot. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to read the numbers on the back. I did not get a lineup card. Oh, there's a base hit up center field there. And she'll be in there for a single. All right. What's up, brother? Hey, kid, what you doing? Okay, Knuckles is fine. All right, we'll try to grab this number here. Number 6, I think it is. Hitting in the 3 spot. Has a runner at first. 1 out. Thank you, Jennifer. I try. There's one right down the pipe there. Strike 1 looking to get things started off with. And up high outside, ball 1. Well, let's get Caroline in here. I thought Savannah was going to be the starting pitcher. Down low inside, ball 2. And it's a little high outside, ball 3. Number 6 ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike. Up high, and that's going to be ball 4, and she will draw the free walk. Next batter is going to be number 20, hitting in the 4 spot. 1 out on her. Runners at first and second. They're looking to get back on the board here. Nice shot over to the left side. That's going to drop down for a base hit. Number 27 throws that back in. And HSA has the bases loaded now, looking to get some RBIs in here. That's going to bring up number 54 or 64. 64, hitting in the 5 spot. Bases loaded, 1 out. HSA trying to get it on the board here. And I'll swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a swing and a miss. Good pitch. Good movement on that one. Number 64 finds herself behind the count now. 0-2. Bases loaded with 1 out. Pops her up on the right side. That will stay in, but foul ball. And she'll try it again. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Caroline will register her first strike of the game.
Good job, Caroline. Good pitch.
That will bring up number 12, hitting in the 6th spot. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I was fixing to mention, let me know in the stream let me know in the chat how the stream looks. If we got to back this camera up a little bit more. I got a little window here on my tablet. It looks okay, but it looks like the netting is clearer than the players on the field. So I just want to make sure that the focus is okay on y'all's end, because I want to bring y'all the best stream quality we can possibly do. So if I've got to back the camera up another 2 or 3 feet, just let me know how it looks. Oh, smashes one out in the right field, but that's going to draw a foul. Strike 2. She'll be behind the count now. 0-2. 2 outs, bases loaded. She's looking to get an RBI or 2 in here. Oh, strike 3 looking on the inside, and that's going to do it, and Caroline gets out of trouble. And we'll head to the top of the 2nd inning. Buzz leading 4-0. They load the bases on 3 hits. You can't bring them around.
I got my hoodie at home. So I have this shirt. Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to pause for station identification. I'm gonna go ahead and push this camera back just a little more. Maybe get the clarity of the net out of there for you people. And we'll see how that comes out. We'll be right back. All right, there we go. I think that looks a little better. Definitely got a bigger FOV out of it. Field of view, if you don't know what that term is. I just wanted to get less net definition and more player definition. I think we can go to the left just a little bit more. All right, we'll take that, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to settle with that and live with it. All right, leading off is going to be number 2, Savannah, hitting in the 11th spot. Then we'll rotate to the top of the order. finally settled over there?
Now I'm gonna hang.
Hasn't been long enough yet.
Well, a pitch has to cut. One pitch cut.
Looks like we do have a new pitcher. I think that's number 6 out there.
It has been nice to
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the second inning. And that'll be a high for ball 1, starting things off with for Savannah number 2. And that'll be high outside, ball 2.
on the Prodigy game. Did you hear me on the camera? Because it was back.
Inside, ball 3. Savannah in the hitter's count now, 3-0.
We don't want to walk. We don't want to walk. That was 4 years ago. Ben's like, I can hear you, Mom. Just no, I was like, I still say that now. But I didn't know I said it back then, too.
And it'll be up high, and she will draw the walk, and Buzz will have a lead-off runner on first base. Heading to the top of the order now, number 3, JC in the box. 0 for 0, walked her first time up back in the first. Has a runner on first with no outs. And shows bump. That's going to be outside for ball 1. And it'll be up high. Good take there. Pulls the bat back for a bunt shown. Head to count now. 2 balls and 1, no strikes. And he's going to call a strike 1 at the top left-hand corner of the zone. Bringing the count now, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Mark, they just canceled games yesterday and readjusted schedules.
Up high, ball 3 ahead in the count now, 3-1. Oh, he's going to call strike 2 on the outside there over the paint of the batter's box, but it's not my strike zone. Full count now on JC, 3-2, going to have to protect that plate. And she'll foul it over to the left side. And does just as I say. She'll see it again. And she's going to get a piece of it on the top of the zone there. Chop it to the left side. Foul ball.
Yeah, when it hit off the bench from back, she planted.
Yeah, to look at the replay over there on the left fielder. I imagine there's a little dew still on the fields out there. Hasn't burned off just yet. A little moist. And pops her up in field. Savannah getting back to first. And that will be out number 1. Shortstop over there making the catch on the pop-up. That's going to bring up number 21, Mia. 1 for 1. Hit a single over, hard hit ball over to first base. 1 of 2 hits though thus far for Buzz. She still has Savannah over at first base with 1 out. High outside, Savannah's going to take second, no throw down. Now Mia has a runner in scoring position over there. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, she wanted a show bunt down low inside for ball 2. Up high, ball 3. There's one just outside of the zone, ball 4. Mia will be on with a free base. Yeah, it's going to bring up number 14, Caroline. Got runners at first and second. 1 out. Yeah, it'll be up high, ball 1. That was a foul ball. A heads-up call. Good pitch to hit. Fouls it over the right side. A little under it. Strike 1. Runners at first and second. 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's one, a little chopper over to second. Gets a glove on it from the first baseman for out number 2.
Now batting, number 6, Avery Welch.
That's going to bring up number 6, Avery. 0 for 0 was hit by a pitch her last time up. Why did the runners advance?
Why did they advance?
Okay, for some reason or another, runners advance to second and third. I'll have to inquire about that. Maybe it was interference in the base path. Oh, ball went in the dugout. Up high, Avery starts things off with the ball 1. So,
David was telling Destiny that's why I was dropping.
okay, so the word is the ball went in the dugout. Probably saw that on screen. Angelo Puma, welcome to the stream, sir. Runners in scoring position now, second and third. 2 outs on Avery. And she's going to foul that one over to left side. Strike 1.
I have to go back and look. I mean, where's the thing? Is it rolling? I'm going to make up something in my mind. That's the only thing I can do.
Hey, you got a 6?
And he's going to call a strike on the top left-hand corner of the zone. Avery getting behind the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, good pitch to hit. Change up looked like. Got her on a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Got a couple of runners on. Couldn't bring them around. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 left on. We'll head to the top of the second inning where HSA will look to get on the board. And we'll pause for the audio just in case Facebook can hear it. We'll have a few defensive changes. We'll let you know when we come back. Stay tuned. Back at the action. It doesn't take long. Looks like leading off is going to be number 11, hitting the 7th spot for HSA. I bet they would love nothing more but to generate some offense here and get on the board. If you're just now joining us, the format is 3 non-seeded pool games into single elimination bracket. Oh, will she get it in time? She'll be safe at first. And Faith can't get a glove on it. And HSA will have a lead-off runner. Number 54 coming up in the box, hitting in the 8th spot. Got a runner at first, no outs. Down low, there goes the runner. Throw is a little off to the left side, gets past Gabrielle there.
Let's go, boys. We're all right. We're all right.
That'll be ball 1. On 54. Runner in scoring position now at second. Looks like we got number 27 has moved to right field. Number 21, Mia, has come up and taken over at third base. Looks like number 5, Kendall, out there in left field. I think so.
Yes, it is.
2 balls and no strikes. Number 15, Faith, is taken over at second base. And JC, number 3, out there in center field. There's a good pitch hitting the top of the zone there. Bringing the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Just below the knees there is going to bring in ball 3. Brings that count to 3 balls and 1 strike now. Up high is going to be ball 4. And they've got runners at first and second now with no outs. Number 44 coming up in the box, hitting in the 9th spot. Outside, ball 1. So these are 3 non-seeded pool games in a single elimination bracket. 90-minute games in pool. Drop dead. Doesn't matter who is at bat, what you're doing. Time stops at 90 minutes. Swinging and a miss. Strike one is going to even up that count. 1-1. Once we get into bracket tomorrow morning, it is single elimination. 90 minutes. Finish the inning. And she chops that one foul to left side. Strike 2. So Buzz did draw the bye. Games start at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning for bracket. But Buzz's first game will be 9:45. And the distance to get there for the championship, it'll be 2 to get there, 3 to win it all. And hard hit ball over the left side, foul ball, and she'll try it again. Up high, ball 2. That's going to even up that count, 2-2. 30 pitches now for number 14, Caroline, out there in the circle for Buzz. There's one in the zone. Chop foul to left side, out of play. And she'll see another pitch. We will have another game directly after this one. So don't go nowhere. Don't get too comfortable. And there's a little chop foul back at us. And she'll try it again. Caroline switching out the balls. There is still dew out there in the shade. Hasn't burned off quite 100% yet. Up high, wild pitch. That'll advance all the runners, second and third. And that'll bring that count full, 3-2. Runners in scoring position now at second and third. Full count. First base is empty for the drop third strike. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That will be out, number 1. Up next, rotating to the top of the order, number 2 coming up in the box, hitting in the 1 spot. 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out to a 1-3 her first time up. Runners in scoring position is second, third. Smashes it over there. Gabrielle, makes a nice stop. Can't handle the ball. That will bring in a run. And HSA now on the board. All right, it's going to bring up number 5, 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice single up the middle her first time up, back in the first. Got runners on the corners, 1 out. Up high, ball 1. Nobody at second. She'll be in there with a stolen base. Now runners in scoring position at second, third. 1 out. And it'll be outside for ball 2. .36 pitches now for Caroline out there in the circle. There's one that finds the top right-hand corner. Yeah, at least he's consistent. 2 balls and 1 strike now is the count. Caroline trying to work her way out of the inning. Yeah, it's outside. Good stop by Laney there. Let's save that.
Hey, you got a 1-4?
3 balls and 1 strike now. Caroline going to have to find the zone here to prevent the walk. There's one in the zone. Swinging him is. Strike 2 is going to bring the count full now. Swinging. Runners at second, third, 1 out. Payoff pitch on the full count. Up high outside, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases. That's going to bring up number 6, hitting in the 3 spot. 0 for 0 in the game. She walked her first time up back in the first. She's got the bases loaded with 1 out. That'll be down low, ball 1. Tying run at first. There's one that finds the top right-hand corner. Strike 1 looking. We will get time called. Caroline wants a dry ball. One ball, 1 strike, bases loaded, 1 out. There's one down the pipe there. Gabrielle over to second. They can't get the double play, but that will score a run in. Runners on the corners now. That's going to bring up number 20, hitting in the 4 spot. Takes strike 1 there. Runner's going to advance to second, no throwdown. Technically still a stolen base. Laney, good stop right there in front of her. Ball 1. Going to even up that count. 1-1. Runners at second, third. HSA has cut the lead in half. 4-2 now. With the tying run at second.
One more.
And that'll be up high. Ball 2. There's one that finds the zone. Strike 2 on the outside edge there is going to even up that count, 2-2. And chops one up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. Here comes the runner around second. No throw. That's going to tie the ball game with a single, 2 RBIs. For number 20 there. All right, number 64 coming up with the box, hitting in the 5 spot, has 2 outs on her, runner at first. HSA now ties the ball game 4-4 here in the bottom of the second inning. Carolyn, welcome to the stream. Number 64, 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the first. Takes a swing at it and gets a piece of it. Foul ball, strike one. And we're still getting wet balls out there on the field. Salina did see a lot of rain Thursday and Friday. There's a good pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Pops her up. That'll be out of play. Foul ball. And she'll come back and try it again. That was pitch number 50 from Caroline, number 14. Out there in the circle for Buzz. Up high for ball one. Inside, ball two. There's a throw over to second. She'll be in there safe. Can't get the ball in the glove. All right, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position. They've got the go-ahead over at second now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that will do it. That is 4 strikeouts for Caroline thus far in the game. But HSA comes back and gets on the board and ties the game. We'll head to the top of the 3rd inning. Game is tied 4-4. Four runs on 3 hits, 1 error committed, and 1 left on base. You'll see the player cards popping up on your screen now. Leading off is going to be number 27, Cosette, followed up by number 13, Gabrielle, followed up by number 7, Trinity. That's going to be your 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the lineup. So I thought that was pitcher number 6, but it is pitcher number 64. Yeah, it's really hard to see.
It's already a winning game with any team.
Yeah.
Now batting, number 27, Lucy Kelsey.
Wait on it. All righty, here we go. Number 27 stepping in the box, going to be leading things off here. Tie ball game. And hard hit ball, but that'll be foul out of play to left side. Strike one. Reggie, welcome to the stream, sir. Hard hit ball out there to left center. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. She's definitely going to get a double out of it. Here she comes around three. Is he going to send her? Nope, he's going to hold her up at third, and she'll be in there with a stand-up triple. All right, number 13, Gabrielle now coming up at the box. 1 for 1 in the game, reached on a fielder's choice her first time up. Back in the first. She's got a runner in scoring position now, the go-ahead. At third. Way to be a leadoff kid. Showing bunt down the line, but that's going to roll foul. Strike one. Down low inside, ball one. And he's going to call strike two on the outside edge there. Gabrielle finds herself behind the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That was a good pitch to hit. Waits on it a little bit on the changeup. Fouls it back. She'll see it again. Good pitch to hit. Strike three looking.
Now batting, number 7, Trinity Franklin.
That's going to bring up number 7, Trinity, hitting in the 7th spot. 0 for 0 in the game. She walked her first time up back in the first. Has a runner in scoring position over at third. Showing bunt, that's going to be up high, ball one.
They're both over here, ma'am. There's a boy here and a boy over there.
Crystal.
Y'all running around with our stuff. I'll tell you. There's one over here. There's one over here.
And she lays down a bunt. That's going to foul it over the right side. Strike one, evens up the count, 1-1.
They'll pick a different dugout to play in.
I agree. One ball, 1 strike. And she'll foul that one to the left side, out of play for a long strike two.
Nobody better, 7.
Trin behind the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to bring a runner home, 60 feet away. And we'll take ball 2. Is going to even up that count, 2-2. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Trin goes down and K.
Now batting, number 10, Kenna Collins.
That's going to bring up number 10, Kenna. Hitting in the 8th spot, 0 for 0. She's well walked back in the first inning. Got 2 outs on her. Runner over at third. See if she can bring her around to break this tie. High outside, ball 1. Now she tries to swing at one on the inside, fouls it over to left. It's going to even up that count. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Down low. Ball 2. Corey, welcome to the stream, sir. Good pitch to hit, and she smashes it deep over in the right field. Right fielder slides, loses her feet. She's going to get a triple. He's going to go ahead and send Kenna around third. Here comes the throw home, and she'll have herself an in-the-park home run. In all honesty, I don't think the outfielder would have gotten to that one in time. She did slip trying to get to it, but that went real deep in the right field corner. And they break that tie now, 6-4. Kenna with a 2 RBI in the park home run. Number 11 now, Laney coming up in the box. 0 for 0. She walked her first time up back in the first. Bases are clear. 2 outs on her. And she'll take ball 1 high. Good pitch to hit. Fires it out right center. Will they get a glove on it? No, they don't. Oh, she's going to go ahead and try to push second, and she'll be in there with a stand-up double. And the bat's starting to heat up here in the top of the 3rd inning. That's going to bring up number 15, Faith, hitting in the 10th spot. 0 for 1 in the game, struck out her first time up back in the first. She's got a runner in scoring position over at second with 2 outs on her. And she'll start off with a ball 1 up high. Showing bunt. Well, tries a bunt one on the inside, gets it off the handle. Fouls it back at us for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner in score position at second. Good pitch to hit. Going to pop her up on the right side. Should be caught. Oh, is that drop fair ball? She misses it. Face going to round second, and she'll settle in there at third. And she brings Laney home from second. I'm going to have to scratch that down as E9, unfortunately. She had a good beat on it. All right, number 5, Kendall now coming in as a pinch hitter for number 2, Savannah in the 11th spot. Has a runner 60 feet away at third. This is her first at-bat of the game. And she starts things off with ball 1 high. And right in the glove of the shortstop. Good catch there, and that will be out number 3. But Buzz does put 3 on the board, breaks the tie, and we'll take the lead 7-4 going into the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll have 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error committed, with 1 left on base. Looks like we will have some defensive changes with Kendall in the lineup now. We'll line those out to you as they take the field. There are supposed to be college coaches out here. I didn't see any D1s on the list. I think there was D2 and 3 and some JCs. I'm not 100% sure. But if you look at the last Coach's Corner video and then go to the comments, you'll see the list of college coaches that are supposed to be out here checking teams out. There's going to be 16U and 18U out here on these 4 fields today. We do have a pitch and change. Number 2, Savannah, is going to come in and take over in relief. That'll put number 27 over at first base. Number 7, Trinity, is going to take over at second. Number 14, Caroline, is going to take over at shortstop. Number 21, Mia, will still be at third. Looks like number 6, Avery, is going to take over in left field. Number 3, JC, will handle center. And looks like number 11, Laney, is going to take over in right field, I think, although that looks like Gabrielle out there. It's kind of hard to tell from about 120 yards away. Yeah, that's going to be Gabrielle, number 13, taking over in right field. And number 15, Faith, taking over behind the dish. And we're all set defensively. Here we go. Starting off is going to be number 12, hitting in the 6th spot for HSA. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the first, and she'll start things off with a nice pitch on the outside edge from Savannah for strike 1. That'll be down low for ball 1. Yes. Up high, just missing the zone, ball 2. Inside, ball 3. Number 12 ahead in the count now. 3 balls in, 1 strike. Savannah going to have to find that zone here. And that'll be up high. And HSA will start off with a leadoff runner via walk. That'll bring up number 11 coming up with the box. Reached on error her first time up back in the second. We'll get a pinch runner for the catcher over at first. There's one in the zone. Strike one looking. A little high there for ball one. Oh, swing and a miss on a high pitch there. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will be out number 1. Savannah getting her first K of the game, coming in for relief here in the bottom of the 3rd. Next batter is going to be number 54 coming up the box. 0 for 0, walked her first time up back in the 2nd. Still has a runner at first with 1 out. Down the pipe there, strike 1 looking. And now outside, there goes the throw down to 2nd. They will not get the tag, and she'll be safe on the stolen base. 1 ball, 1 strike on number 54. Now has a runner in scoring position. And we're getting close to end time. This is drop dead, 90 minutes. It did get started a little early. Down low inside, ball 2.
Hey, you guys, Savannah, let's go, babe.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2 is going to even up that count now. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Savannah with back-to-back Ks now.
That's ball game. That's ball game.
And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Drop dead. And that'll do it. No harm, no foul on that throw. Buzz comes out on top 7-4 in this first pool game. Don't go nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. The second game is scheduled for 9:45, but we are running about 5 to 10 minutes early. So, don't go nowhere. Get yourself a little bathroom break. Maybe slap together some bacon and eggs real quick. But we'll be back shortly. All right. That was a little bit awkward, wasn't it? All right, ladies and gentlemen. That'll do it for this first game. Buzz victorious 7-4 for the first game. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. As always, signing off.